Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a WZ-131. It's a tier 7 Chinese light tank. It's located on the north spawn of Erlenberg and it's under the command of the BassmanFromHell. Well, he hasn't finished with the WZ-131 yet. He's got 2 marks on the barrel. You saw him get the second mark. It was in a losing game actually on steps, but he said he was deliberately going for the mark, and that's why he did damage rather than actually spotting. Well, he's put a nice natty colour scheme on it now, and he's headed off towards the castle. Now, as you may remember, this has got an 85mm gun with 200 alpha, 159mm of penetration, which is not so good, but that goes up to 230 with the heat rounds. Okay, he's found some enemy to start with. Lantern C. Good shot! Low roll, but it's still a hit. He was seen by the Lantern, and as that aircraft crashes for the umpteenth time, and the wife collects the insurance, he's pulling back. Oh, he's been seen again. Now, who was he seen by? Somebody. I think maybe the Lantern, actually. Yeah, I think it was the Lantern. At least I hope it was the Lantern, because there must be somebody else out there, maybe a light tank with commensurate view range. There is 3 light tanks on the enemy team. EBRs, I'm afraid. Yes, those vermin are rife on this match. And, well, the enemy team has got 2 EBRs and an SP1C, which I've been told not to call a spick because that's a derogatory term. I don't really think of it as a derogatory term at all, but I can understand if people do think, oh, and lo and behold, who I was talking about, talk about the devil, and the devil appears. Okay, well, he's taken a round, but this time it was from the Star 2, and he's lost a fair bit of hit points already. And you don't get a lot in the WZ-131. He's auto-aimed on. Got some spotting assists, but he's having to wait for the reload before he can finish off the SP1C, and he gets him. But he's now down to less than half his health, 35% to be certain, or to be particular. And while he is in sight of a number of enemies, including an EBR who's actually fairly close by, I don't think he's realised that, but he's going for the ass of that Star 2, and that's nice retribution, a 320 roll on his ass with an HE round. Of course, the HE on this one will do 320, so he got an average roll there, but it's nice to get back more damage than you actually deal with or get from the enemy, and the enemy only hit him for 188. So, yes, is he going for another ass shot? If he does, he'll go for a track as well at the same time. No, he went for the ass. And this time around, he got a high roll for 361. And I don't think the Star likes that. And he's dead before he can fire back. Ah, but there's a Scorpion up there. That's the American Scorpion with a 90mm gun. But he's low on hit points, and our Progetto's going for him. And he gets sniped out of existence by an IKV-90B behind us. So the guys on the tree line are actually doing their job properly. The Baseman's got 1,277 spotting assists so far. Oh, now there's a nice juicy target. Super Hellcat, long range shot. No, didn't get that one. He's firing HE, so he should damn. Oh, well, at least it's dead. Now there's an EBR there. I wonder. Why is he not moving? Well, he's not moving now because he's dead. I just wondered why he wasn't getting involved in the battle earlier. Maybe the guy had to go AFK and just parked it and walked away. But now he's out of the game and, well, he got another round into the EBR. A different EBR. Looks like the enemy EBR drivers were not that good. And another round in. Oh, that's a fire. And an arsonist. He set light to him. It does pay to fire the HE rounds sometimes. He's back with AP. Okay, moving south with the Progetto in tow. There are 4 tanks up on the enemy. He could go Arty hunting. There's 2 Arty in the enemy team. an S51 and a Crusader SP. Now, remember with a Crusader, the gun points backwards, so you never want to chase a Crusader when he's on the move at high speed, because his gun will be pointing at you and he can hit you on the move. I've done it. I know it can be done. But more than likely they're going to be over on the other side of the map, on the west side. So with the Progetto in tow, he can go over there and do some damage. These bushes look rather tempting. There's the Crusader. Standard ammo. And the kill actually goes to the Progetto. SU-130PM looking this way. Just fires one in. He gets a low roll for 180, I'm afraid, though. He could have fired the HE at the SU-130PM, because that will go through that one. He's got very, very light armor, the SU-130PMs. That's why it's lovely to fire Arty rounds at them, because they normally get a high roll. Or at least you get a penetrating shot. Okay, the SU-130PM's still there. And probably has a hard-on for trying to get a shot on us instead. There he is. Another hit. High roll this time. Go for the kill. That's it, that's it, that's it. Yes! Only 2 enemies left now. Striv S1 and an S51. Unfortunately, he can't get a Pascucci's because, of course, his teammate snatched the kill away from him on the Crusader. Okay, he's having a quick look. Anything over there that he can see? No, he must be over on the far side of the map. It's probably just outside his view range. The Borsig's on the other side of the river. He could cross the river. It's a bit deep just here, so he has to... Yep, he's moving over. Okay. Borsig just took some damage, so the Striv is looking this way. He probably won't see the Bassman, though, because Bassman, of course, has got the better camo capability. Yeah, that Borsig is very low on hit points, 95. Striv would have him for breakfast. And we found the S51. He goes down to the Borsig. Oh, was it the Borsig? No, it was the Borsig. And the Striv actually killed our Indian Panzer. So he's in reload. Locks on. Misses with the first one. Didn't pen. It's going to circle jerk him now. And there's nothing the Striv can do. He's dead. That's it. All over. Whee! I know. It brings out the child in me. He's on a ski slope. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for the Bassman from Hell in the WZ-131. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. He got larcenist. He set light to an EBR and watched it burn, which is the best thing for those things to burn up, or at least to see them burn, or see them explode, preferably with venom. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a fire for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. It says 4, but well, he did get a bruiser, so he must have got 5 critical hits. He got an Orlik's medal. He killed 2 tanks or tank destroyers with a light tank, and they had to be at least 1 tier higher than his. And his win rate from that game was very good, 12,257. He's getting better and better in the WZ-131 all the time, and of course he's going for the 3rd mark, so he'll need to get better. He actually did get the highest damage in that game, but for some reason he didn't pick up the high caliber. 2,738 hit points of damage. Progetto managed 2,161, and the IS-2 got 1,262. But actually he was after the 53 TP on the enemy team with 1,757, and their S51 managed the same amount. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest number of kills, 4. Twice the level of the next highest scorer, which was the Progetto, Lorraine, Borsig, and Striv and Lanson. And when it came to base XP, he's got the top in all 3 columns, 1,388. 1,003 went to the Progetto, and 845 went to the M12. 17 shots fired, 14 direct hits, only 10 penetrations. I did say it's got a bit of a problem with penetrations, that gun, the 85mm with standard ammo. 3 splash, damage of 2,738 hit points, of which 474 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits, all 3 were penetrations, I'm afraid. Yes, so rather unfortunate that he did actually come across the guys he did. The SPIC, SP1C, I will say it correctly, against the Star 2 at that particular moment, and then got holed by them. 6 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 2,173 hit points of spotting assist. On a premium count, he earned 53,085 credits from the game, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he still made a profit of 25,406 credits. He received 1 bond for the award, the Orlik, 2,082 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. He said today has been a struggle, where he's probably been hard at work at the airport again, and this one put a smile on his face. Yes, well, we all need a game like this just every now and then to really spark us up and say, yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was good fun. And, well, this was the one for the Bassman. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thank you for watching.